What's going on, y'all? So listen, bitch. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I really was not hyped about American Horror Story coming back. I didn't know how the season was gonna go, but bitch, I'm hooked. They got me tonight, bitch. Left my mouth hanging open like, what the fuck? Listen. See, I'm telling you, I love the fact that I am so much into documentaries. I love history and all the fascination with a whole bunch of stuff that happened in the past and why people do stuff because I can follow the fuck along with this and know exactly which ones they doing. Bitch, next week they are literally drinking the Kool-Aid. And if you know anything about the Kool-Aid, drinking the Kool-Aid, that phrase came from Jim Jones and his coat, okay? When he brought all the motherfuckers down there to South America and had them drink that Kool-Aid, killed and poisoned them. Okay, bitch, I'm sitting here like, oh my god. And then this episode wasn't nothing but Hitler. Of course, we already got Charles Manson and any other fucking cult out there. I'm just sitting here like, what the hell? When the episode starts off and we see the men coming out of the house that Kai stays at, and they're all dressed in what look like prison uniforms if you ask me, from the 1950s, but whatever, they're denims. Okay, they're all in the same uniform, they're all just looking the same basically, and they're under his control. They're like literally mind fucked, mind brainwashed and all that stuff, and they willingly came there. And this is nothing but Trump. I'm telling you, they're blindly following him. All right, this is what we seen in the election when Trump started running. We seen a certain type of frat boy, white, privileged, okay, rich, blindly following him, for real, for real, okay, and that's men and women. But I'm just sitting here like, OMG. So this is how big you need all of these people to be just a fucking councilman. We see Vincent go up there and visit his brother. Now the whole time we was thinking, do he know what's going on and he just letting it go? Is he a part of it, or is he really in the dark? He was really in the dark, come to fuck to find out, okay? He was like, hey baby brother, listen, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I did not know that you had all this shit going on. Okay, like, what's going on? Like, when he told him, he said, let me help you out and all this stuff. Let me do this. Let me take your stuff national and all this. I can do videos. I could do this. So he chopping it up with him, getting him, all interested in, like, it's really a family reunion and everything is all good because they did have a close relationship. Kai fucked it up and he was like, yeah, that's all cool and everything, but let me just tell you this. Call me councilman now. Okay, that's what you address me by. I said, wait the fuck a minute, bitch. I am your older brother, okay? That's what the fuck I won't do. Listen, the illusion of grandeur, the egomaniac that is going on right about now with Kai, baby, you got a little taste of power. And when I say a little taste of power, because who the fuck cares about the councilman, council, city council shit? Okay, bitch, you below the rung. You probably on the last rung, okay? And you only taking over a small ass town, or not even a small town, a small portion of a small town, okay? Because it's not the whole town. It is not the whole city of that town is in. And it is not the whole state, the whole county, the whole state, the whole it's not, okay? You just got a little bit. And that is showing you how stuff starts, all right? It starts small and then it keeps growing and growing if nobody stops it, okay? That's what's going on right now with this fucking administration and shit like that. Bitch, when he said that shit, I said, Kai, calm your tits. What's going on? That's your brother. Then, Vincent go over there and talking to Allie. Allie is at a fucking psycho ward. I said, y'all really committed this girl and she really is not crazy? They made her crazy. Okay, Vincent is like, listen, bitch, I didn't believe you then. She was like, were you not listening? Were you not listening when I was going through this bullshit and telling you this stuff? You didn't believe a goddamn word I said. My wife up here trying to kill me. My wife done took my goddamn son, bitch, okay? I gave birth to that motherfucker, all right? You know, And I'm telling you everything that's going on, and you're not listening to me. But instead, what you do, you have me fucking committed for 3 weeks. I said, oh, bitch, for real? It was like, I blame your ass for all of this shit. I said, you know what? Can we blame him for it? A little bit, but you can't really blame him for Kai's action. You can blame him for not listening, but if somebody came to you with some shit like this, would you believe it too? So can you really blame the doctor? She just mad. That's what it is, and I understand because she said, she was reaching out and kind of find out the people that she thought was in her corner were really not. So nobody wants to feel that way. So I get it. I get it. And basically he was like, bitch, I didn't know Vincent Cat was on this power trip like this. I ain't know. And I ain't know it was this big. All right, we need to get that motherfucker out of here. Okay? Put a lid on that. We go back over there to Ivy's restaurant. And it is literally filled with nothing but Kai's men. Okay? And it's over 30 of them. And she's serving them food. They being disrespectful as fuck. Basically telling them that women ain't shit. They ain't used to nothing but to fuck with. Okay? And Ivy was about to stab that bitch, and Winter had to come up and tell her to chill the fuck out because they was being rude as shit. That whole scene reminded me, may he rest in peace, was on True Blood. When Lafayette came up to them rednecks that was talking about the AIDS burger and stuff, you gonna eat this food like I fucking made it. That I miss him, like, cause he reminds me of my uncle. Like, oh my god, it was so much alike. Anyway, snap that bitch. Okay, I'm back. So, they go back in the bag, and Beverly like, see, bitch, I told y'all. You would have had us kill that motherfucker already. Bitch, I'm tired of this shit. Ivy is pissed off. Beverly is pissed off because this ain't what she signed up for, bitch. I supposed to be in power with you, okay? And I ain't supposed to be serving these little kids and all this shit and being disrespected and then putting back to the goddamn kitchen as if the kitchen work is the woman's work, okay? Going back to that notion, bitch. They playing on a lot of stuff. The power struggle, all right? They don't really want women in power. Men supposed to control the stuff. Women, your place is at the home and in the house and in the kitchen and taking care of the kids and cooking and all this stuff. And went to get it up in her mind like, no, we ain't finna touch him, because Beverly was like, you cut off the head, the whole thing fall. And it was like, no, we're not gonna kill Kai. She was like, bitch, the fuck why? You really think that he got your interest at heart and he won't turn on your ass and kill your ass? And I said, bitch, sure the fuck he won't. He gonna do it, okay, girl? You gonna be next, all right? Step wisely and step slowly, okay? She was like, if it wasn't for him, he saved my life and all this stuff one time. I said, he the one that put your life in danger, though. Ow. I said, girl, what the fuck does that mean? Okay. Then they go back and do, and let me tell you something. I love Billy Lord. Is that her name? Billy Lord. Carrie Fisher daughter. That's a bitch. If you ain't see Scream Queens, look at that. And when she was on there playing Earmuffs, that same deadpan voice that she gives on here, with lack of expression, she was doing it on Screen Queen. It was hilarious on there, but it fits so much on here because it's just so deadpan and even. Like, I can't explain it. It's just perfect. It makes you seem like something wrong with the bitch, okay? And I love it. But she gives this little story how they used to troll the dark web and, saying he putting a fake post up about some abortion, you should kill the mother and not the child because the child is the only truly innocent one. And, she talking about the men coming out of vagina and that thing was filthy and it's already been, all this stupid shit. And somebody got clicked on their shit and responded, told them to come to this house or whatever. They go to this house and it's basically like Saw. The Saw movies. My camera going slow. Okay. It's like the Saw movies. I said, girl, what the fuck is this? They put him in one room and it's like bags of intestines and, organs and stuff. I don't know if they was, it's them baby fetuses or whatever. It was just disgusting on trees and shit. And then it's a crib with blood in it. And then you open up the door, whatever. It's a woman on the fucking bed and she's bleeding, strapped to the fucking bed in stirrups and stuff like that. And it was like, he kidnapped me, tried to give me an abortion, or thought I was getting an abortion, and some shit like that. And Kat thinking that it's all a joke. They thinking like it's a house of horror, like, ha ha ha, a haunted house or some shit like that. Play, play. And until he touched that blood, and he was like, wait a minute, bitch, this smell like real iron, this smell like real blood. The fuck is really going on? Bitch, they moved to the next door, and it's this man on the bed, strapped down with a whole bunch of IVs up in him, and it's all the drugs that he was taking in his body. Mind you, the pastor is watching all this stuff on some monitors, and he's narrating and doing all this shit. And it reminded me of the movie Seven, when he was going around killing people and having them in like gluttony and adultery and being a sloth and all type of shit, the seven deadly sins and shit like that. That's what this reminded me of too, mixed with salt. And when they get through with that, they go to another room. We hear the guy's talking about some sodomite, bring in the sodomite or some shit. I said, oh shit, I knew it was some gay shit finna come up in here. Bitch, what you finna do? Had this man strapped to a chair, and he talking. What was so fucked up about it? His perception of the gay lifestyle was all S&M bondage and shit like that. You had the dummies, the mannequins, dressed up in the bondage wear and all that shit. I was like, so that's what you think of gays? Like, okay. And at one point, they must have realized that this shit was not real. This shit was not fake, and they was trying to help old boy out the chair before he was about to kill him. And they got him up just in time, released him from that chair. Him and Kai and Winter released him from that chair just in time before dude put them things up. It was a whole bunch of knives that would have came and went through him from the chair, from the back of the chair. I said, I ain't got time for this. I'm sorry that you're going through this stuff, but I would have turned away and I would have got the fuck out of there, okay? No, first of all, I wouldn't have came. It reminded me of Scared Famous when they went up into that house. Bitch, did y'all see that shit? That shit was hilarious to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. We know it's fake as fuck. But you wouldn't get me calling up on them. I see all that. First of all, you mean to tell me you can't trim the bushes and get the leaves and stuff, all this moss stuff? No, girl, I'm too paranoid for that. I might think something crawling on me. Get the fuck out of here. Turn me back around and take me back to the airport. I ain't got time for this shit. But anyway, they go and they save everybody, unhook everybody from the stuff. Winter trying to get up out of there. Then the preacher come up into her talking about something. Yo, I see in your eyes, and you a little wretch like them, and you identify with them or whatever. You should be a part of the wanted to make her a part of the show. I said, oh, what? Her brother right there, you gonna try to do that shit? Now, see, this is when we like Kai, okay? Because Kai came through and actually saved his sister because he knocked his ass out, right? And strapped him up to the chair. And then we get the rundown, the real deal of what these things was happening. He was bringing people and judging them off of what he felt they was doing. He thought that girl was getting an abortion because she was coming out of Planned Parenthood. Come to find out, she was just being there because of the fact that she had a UTI. She had some bladder infections, okay? And that's one thing that happens in this Trump administration. It all comes back to Trump and these Republicans and these ultra conservatives and these people that be out there protesting Planned Parenthood and shit like that because they're anti-abortion, they're pro-life and all that shit, not realizing trying to get Planned Parenthood to be shut down as if all they do there is abortions, with abortion is a very, very, very small percentage of what they do. Planned Parenthood does a whole lot more, dealing with women, giving out screenings for cancers and any other illnesses that's going on. That's what they do. It's not solely based on abortions, okay? They found that word and just blew that shit up. I said, oh shit, y'all going there tonight, bitch. Then they hit on the little drug addict. He was like, no, bitch, I wasn't out here trying to get drugs. I was coming from rehab, getting clean, okay? And you fucked me up on that one. Then they talked about the gay man. He was like, no, bitch, I ain't got AIDS. I went up there to the fucking AIDS center to volunteer. I'm not gay or whatever. How you gonna judge me? You don't know if I'm gay or not. You just automatically assume. I said, oh, y'all really going here. It was like, so how the fuck you gonna judge them? What you doing is sinful too, bitch. Killed. They was like, no, we ain't. Old girl was like, call the cops. He said, no, we ain't finna call the cops on this bitch. He too good for that. Killed his ass. Put them knives through that chair. I said, there you go. You do that shit. I said, so Winter, you think that's really what it is? That's okay. It was like ever since he went to that house, he ain't never been the same. I said, well, duh, bitch, look at him. Okay, if he ain't never been the same, that's all the more reason to get the fuck away from him. Um, and then this shit with him talking to Winter, because Winter was like, let me just talk to him. Let me see what's going on. And if I can't sway him, if he can't see it, bitch, then y'all free to do whatever the fuck it is y'all want to do. He go down there. He was like, let's do this pinky power shit, okay? And he was like, do you love me? I said, what the fuck is going on right here? It was like, would you be loyal to me and stand by me? And she was like, he said, tell the truth. She was like, sometimes you make it so hard. I said, that's true. That's true. You probably do like your brother, but you know he crazy as fuck. And you know this ain't right. All right. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. Okay, and that's the truth. And he was like, come on, I must have your vow. You need to do this. You need to do that. He started crying and he started laughing. And next thing you know, this motherfucker talking about your body is going to be used to bear the new Messiah. Our Messiah. I said, wait a minute, what? Me and Winter looked up and said, that is disgusting. What are you getting at? So y'all want to, you talking about incest? Now you into a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to stop you at incest, okay? And what the fuck is going on? He was like, no, we going to get Samuels, okay? We going to get Samuels. I said, who the fuck is Samuel? That's Frosty Tips. So we going to get Frosty Tips. And I said, so how is he going to be our if it ain't you? He was like, he's going to penetrate, as he penetrates you, I'm going to penetrate him. Let me tell you something. Don't judge me. Any other time, I would have been all the way here for this and watching like, damn. That is some shit. I tell you, I watch a lot of stuff. But I was sitting here like, what the fuck? This don't make sense. And then she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it right. Next thing you know, we see them sitting down on the fucking couch. Samuel's Frosty Tips on this side. Winter over here. They're dressed in like robes and shit. Like, it look like what some of y'all be wearing when y'all go get baptized. I be seeing these videos. Y'all had a little long cloth look like what you call them, bath nightgowns and shit like that. I said, what the fuck? And then you see Kai comes downstairs, okay, and the light is just shining in the back of him, so it's illuminating. And I said, what the fuck are you trying to say? And he got on the same thing too. And the way he's walking, I said, bitch, I know you're not trying to say you Jesus or something, cause you sure the fuck ain't. You ain't Joseph, you ain't Mary, you ain't none of them. You ain't even Judas. Bitch, you Paul, you ain't Peter, you ain't none of them, okay? What are you doing? Matthew and Abednego, you ain't either one. Stop playing, okay? They get down there and he goes and turns on the music that he calls the holy sex music that they're going to use for this ritual, their Messiah making ritual, because they're going to try to get more than one Messiah. I thought Messiah meant only one. That's what Winston said, bitch. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? That is not what took me out. What took me out is when I heard, and I swear, I said, no, you are not playing. I swear by all for one. I said, girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Bitch, he gonna say, go ahead, lie down, get undressed and all that shit. Samuels tried, but he couldn't get the shit up. He said, I can't do it with women no more. He was like, come on, I need you to come up and get into me or whatever. And so at this time, he was just trying to pressure him to get it. You have to, and all this stuff. At this point, Winter was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You crazy as shit. You know you crazy as fuck. This is, even for you, this is out of order. What the fuck is going on with you, bruh? So he got pissed off at her, put her in a dunce camp, and made her put and look like a prison jumpsuit or whatever. A little prison romper. Okay, got her in a little romper, on the side of the road picking up trash and shit. And then, not having food, having Samuels come out there to go give her food and shit. And it's like grub or gruel, like she said. And he wouldn't give her the apple and calling her servant and all this shit. And was like, I know you're not that stupid to be following this man like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like, fuck that. He was like, so you being his little bitch? He was like, no, first of all, he used to be my bitch. I said, wait a minute, I didn't see that coming. What you talking about? Explain. He was like, so picture it. It was like October 2015. I said, where? Out here. I seen Kai out here fucking selling scripts, okay, right now, false scripts that he stole from his brother's office, okay, his prescription pad. And he basically roughed him up and said, you're gonna give me 70-30, okay, we're gonna be a partnership, you're gonna give me most of it, and you was supposed to be a cop, bitch, you a crooked. She was like, I didn't know what I was at the time. I said, oh, okay. So they started connecting or whatever. Kai is coming over there to his house. We hear him in there with the music playing, some rock music or whatever. And this girl is in there. I said, I thought he was gay. What the fuck is going on? Why is a woman in there? She comes screaming out, and she was like, this motherfucker can't get his dick up unless he chokes me, because he's gay as fuck. That's what it is. But as you walk through the house, all you see is Nazi memorabilia. I said, oh, so you a gay Nazi sympathizer. That does not go in the same sentence for me. What the fuck? Some Nazi person sympathizer just came out or whatever, said that they gay as fuck. I said, oh, they don't like that. You gotta go, boo-boo. Okay, you hypocritical ass bastard. Anyway, he go up in there, he was talking about, bitch, the reason why you can't get it up with women is because he was making up that excuse, like, usually I can get it up. I be having 3 to 4 women a night. I got the looks and all this stuff. I just don't know what's happening, all this shit. It was like, because you hate women. You don't even like women like that. You don't like pussy. Stop playing with yourself, bruh. It was like it's you always giving away your power. I said, this is the speech that you get a women. We here giving to women a lot, saying you hold the power, okay? Every time you let them get inside you, they take a little bit of it away. You got to clench on to that shit. I said, Kat, what the fuck are you doing? Next thing, he was like, you give it away so much, you need to take that shit. You need to learn how to feel to take it. He said, I am not gay. He said, it's not about being gay or straight. There is no gay, there is no straight, or some shit like that. I was like, where you going with this guy? Bitch, he said, I'm finna go in him. And that's what he was doing. And dude was loving it. I said, now, unless you massage that and you ease it in there, play with that little booty hole a little bit, he was getting it in like he done had one up there before. No offense, okay? I said, now usually when it's the first time, it take a little bit unless you ain't already had your first time already. Girl, anyway, stop it. It was just, I said, So, go back to present day after he get through telling this story. She tried to get the Winter was calling him out. It was like, okay, and you still a little bitch now? You still his little fucking bitch. You ain't shit. He get mad. He was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna impregnate you the way that I need to, okay? The only way that I know how. He gets out his seatbelt and cross over and chokes her and all this stuff, trying to attack her to get it up, but it don't work because, bitch, you dumb bitch, you still got your gun on you. Went to pull that gun out and basically shot his ass. Killed him. Okay? So, meanwhile, Kat is over there at Allie's house. I said, what is going on? And he had his men and everything. He had food tasters. I said, bitch, you really think highly of yourself, councilman? Okay, fuck that little meeting where he was trying to get all the people to get private security and put his men's all over the city. I said, what in the world? He did all of that shit, right? And basically, Allie was like, I got some information for you, but you need to give me what I want. And he was like, what the fuck do you want? It was like, I'm not going to tell you until you say yes to what I want. He was like, bitch, what the fuck do you want? Your wife? He was like, fuck that bitch. I want my son. That's what the fuck I want. And I was like, well, I ain't got no, that ain't my issue. It was like, guess the fuck it is, okay? So, you going to say yes or what? He was like, okay, cool. What is it? Your brother want to have your ass committed because he think you crazy as fuck. And Beverly, I said, wait a minute. You gonna trick off like that? She finna strike down the whole family. She finna strike down the whole goddamn family, bitch. Cause she told Vincent, your fucking sister is fucking with my wife. I said, uh-oh. Allie is pissed the fuck off. Kat was like, hold up. Something is different about you, boo. And she was like, you know what? You bitches was up here doing a whole bunch of shit. But let me tell you something. You did what they couldn't do, what your brother couldn't do, what my wife couldn't do. You carried me, bitch. I don't fear you motherfuckers. I don't fear shit right about now. I said, uh-oh. Allie is coming into her own. It's about time you evolve from being a weak bitch, okay? God damn. Do it for your son, ho. And she was like, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I said, oh, all right, that's what we gonna play. Okay, we gonna play these games. Next thing you know, we see Kai and them reconvening downstairs in the basement, and they got the crew of the clowns and his men or whatever. And he was like, bring the traitors. And it's two people coming downstairs. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Girl, it's Vincent and it's Beverly. I said, uh-oh, don't pull the thing off. I know I wasn't the only one who was a little scared when they pulled that bag off of Beverly's head. I said, ooh, make sure that wig is secure. Don't pull the wig off. But it didn't come off. So I was like, sigh of release. Girl, basically, he was talking to Vincent like, so you trying to have me committed, you doing all this stuff, you think I'm crazy, you think I'm this or whatever, you supposed to be my big brother, you the one that taught me the pinky power thing, you want to do that, let's do this shit. He asked him something, he was talking, and he was making it seem like he wasn't finna kill him or whatever, and he took a clipper out his back and cut Vincent's finger off. I said, bitch, I don't have time. And then stabbed him in the throat. I said, wow. And at this, before that, when he cut his finger off, Winter pulled her mask off and was like, oh my God, Vincent. Vincent was like, Winter, you up in this shit too? And then that's when he killed him. I said, uh-huh. See what Beverly said? Don't think he won't kill you too just because you his sister. He just killed his goddamn brother, bitch. Beverly was like, what the fuck did I do? How the fuck did I betray you? It was like you was my equal. I chose you and all this shit. She was like, no, bitch, you betrayed me. You talked about having a fucking equal partnership and you did a whole bunch of promises and your promises don't mean shit. You done fucking neglected us and demoted us and put our asses up in the fucking kitchen to serve you bitches, okay? Bitch, get the fuck out of here with this shit. I said, oh, Beverly, what's going on? He was like, you fucking turd. That's what the fuck you are. And I was like, you know what? He's like, I know what you did. The reason why he was about to kill Beverly is because Winter told him that Beverly was the one that killed Samuels. I said, you lying, bitch. And she even told Kai, she was like, you fake as fuck, all right? And you dumb as shit if you actually believe anything that comes out of Winter's mouth. I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Beverly didn't give now one shit. She said, if you really believe the shit that came out of Winter's mouth, go ahead and kill me right fucking here. I'm fucking ready. He was like, nah, I want you to, I'm not going to kill you now. I want you to suffer. I just want you to suffer. Take her to the fucking dark chamber or some shit like that. I said, what the fuck is going to go on? Okay. What is happening here? Then he said, you know what? I want to welcome everybody to our new member. Because I said, why is the person who is with Beverly mask? I noticed that with the hands, everybody started unveiling who they are. We see Ivy, we see all the people. And next thing you know, he said, let's introduce our new member. And she took her mask off and it was Allie. Ivy was shook and shitting bricks. Like, bitch, what the fuck? I said, oh. I was like, you bitches coming up in here shaking the motherfucking table, bitch. I said, uh-oh. They gonna be drinking the fucking Kool-Aid next week. And he gonna get that shit to I said, y'all really gonna let him around a child? Oh my. No. Anyway, this episode was cute and good, bitch, okay? Look at the length of this video. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And I will talk to you guys later. Jim Jones coming up to next week. Ciao, please. Peace, y'all.